Welcome to a new episode of Short Comic Introduction. Today I want to give some kind of first impression on the webcomic Heartcore by Tara Welker. This comic started in April 2013 and some kind follows the second-class demon Amethyst Leshiak on her adventures. Like I said, this is a first impression, so there are only 80 pages, or we are only 80 pages into the comic, so not much happened at this point. We got a trial, we got a escape scene, but there is still a lot of to come. Now, I know some people will say that this sounds a little bit strange. They have heard about this comic, but they thought there's a little bit more here. Yes, there is, because the comic I'm taking a look at the moment is a reboot of the version you know. I'm only talking about the reboot. I know the old one, but I have to admit I haven't read it, so I can't tell anything about that. But I think there are pages on her DeviantArt, so if you want to check that out, you can take a look there. But like I said, I will only concentrate on the new version so far. One thing I should mention also, this is a comic that I think it's not for everyone. Some people might have or don't enjoy the art style of it or the design of the characters in some way. And I'm also honest on this way. This was also my first impression when I stumbled upon this comic and I started reading it. I really thought, okay, this is not my art style. Maybe there is something interesting there, but I put it on first on the side until sometime later. I think a year or 2 years later, I tried it again. For some reason, I thought I forgot it, and yeah, after reading a little bit more about it, I have to admit, even if the art isn't my cup of tea, I'm honest with you, there is a lot I really enjoy about this comic. And one thing I really thought that I won't enjoy, or this was was my first impression when I started this comic, was that the characters, I really thought the characters don't do it for me. I thought Amethyst was kind of an a-hole in so many ways and really not likable. This was, like I said, my first impression, but this is what I really love about this one. There are characters that are really, really very bad and very, like I said, a-hole-like, and they have so many different characteristics that I think this really works great. What I just, like I said, just an example, Amethyst, why I like her. She is very feisty. She is talking, and she will say what's on her mind, and will fight everything over it. But she also has a soft spot for Sukina, some kind of sister, or she uses, or she sees her like a sister, and the way she tries to protect her is what I really love about all these characters. They, at first you see, or most of the characters, at first you think, yeah, they're just your typical demon-like characters, all bad and everything. Just try to get their thing done and just, like I said, a demon. What you expect from a demon, being bad, nothing more. But really, I really love what Tara does with her characters. I really enjoyed reading it, and this is the reason why I really want to know more about the comic and what happens here, because I care for the characters. I don't know, or I don't know anything about the story, because, like I said, we haven't seen enough from it. We know there were some things, and or there are some little tidbits here and there where we get a little bit more deeper behind the characters, how their relations are. But it's really like it's really just the characters that makes it that interests me in this whole comic, and this is really what I want to see more about, and I'm really looking forward to it. Like I said, the art is sometimes very basic, sometimes very detailed, but a thing I really love about it are the more action scenes in here, because it has this kind of anime fighting feel for it, and that's something I really enjoy. Also, the way the different demon types are displayed, or every character has its own color palette. Let's say it this way. So we have one that's more brighter, the other one is more darker, and all of them have their own fighting styles. So, like I said, even if there aren't that many pages, or there aren't that many pages from the comic already online, there is already a lot you can really enjoy about it. And like I said, mostly the characters, and I'm really hoping to see more about the comic in the future. Like I said, it's just updating sporadically, but I'm really looking forward for every new page, and I hope more people check it out, because even, like I said, even if it's not something many people might enjoy, it's something you should try out. One thing I should warn you, there are, not directly in the comic, but on her Deviant page, and also in some extra pages, extra pictures, some not safe for work art there, so keep that in mind if you check the comic out. But like I said, I would take a look at it just for the characters alone, and check her out. She has also, if you want to support her, she has also a Patreon account. I will leave the link down below, and if you're interested in more of her art, check out the Deviant page. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.